Today, I have a very special meal, prepared just for the season of quarantine. If you're stuck at home like me, you might want to consider this as a quick and easy meal, especially if you have cans lying around and not being used. So first off, let's introduce our canned testings right away. The cream of mushroom, the can of mushrooms, and the dried peas. I use champignons due to their appropriateness when it comes to cooking. However, other mushrooms like shiitake can tamper with the taste. This can is the only one available in my grocer that is produced in cans. This dried pea sets it's cooked, but it's up to you if you want to use other variations such as olives. By the way, if you're using olives, don't forget to chop it all because of the flavor. Don't wait, here comes the magnum opus of soups, and that is the chicken. Mine is frozen, so I left it to thaw. Once that's set, turn the stove to high heat. Put those chickens in there and wait for it to boil. Just like that. If you're patient like me, your chicken might get a little frosty, so get it back in there before all hell comes loose. To know that it's done, stick some fork in there to see if it's still frozen in the center, but mine is not, so we take it out. And don't take the water off right away, I have an even better idea. I don't know about you guys, but this method is just optional. If you want to keep your chicken whole, skip this part. But if you're an avid fan of strip chicken like me, stay, you little rascal. Now, it's time to open up the cream of mushroom. If you don't want to struggle opening cans like this, at least buy the easy can ones. But that gives an off taste, and we don't want that. Then dump it all in there in one small pot, and 1 cup of water equals to 1 can. And there we go. We have a recipe for disaster. Ahem! Dish starter. If you're following the instruction labels, then it's good. You're doing great. And after you poured in the soup water, it's time to stir it all in. We make sure to get those creamy flavors in there as a whole. If you didn't stir it well enough, you might still get some blobs of soup in there once the cooking's done. Now it's time to add the chickens in place. If you skip this prepping part and realize that you mess up, don't worry, it's fine. Because there's a redemption for these chickens, and that is this process right here. Remember the boiling process? We're going to do it twice actually. One for the chickens and the other for the soup. So bear in mind that your judgment day from this guy is over. If you feel like your soup is not enough, at least try adding more water to your liking. Salt and pepper. However, some people prefer their soup even more creamy, so I'm going to do just that. Full cream, low fat, evaporated. I really don't care at this point. Now the peas. And get those mushrooms in there too. It's necessary to drain these cans first before pouring it into the soup. I'm sorry if I messed up your soup by not telling you right away. It's fine. Besides, it gives an extra hint of mushrooms and peas in there, so you don't have to worry about that. In order to check if your soup's done, be sure to do a taste test. Add water if it's too thick, peas or mushroom if it fits bare, but you have control over the dish, so it's up to you. When everything is all set, stir until simmer, turn off the heat, and transfer it into the bowl. Now there you have it folks, special chicken cream of mushroom. Easy to make and it's very simple to clean after. The entire recipe took me 25 minutes to prepare, so I have more time to get to my Zoom class or work from home. My plating goes like this. It's up to you if you don't want to follow. Rice, then top it with the soup and grate some cheese. This recipe is fun and worth the time to make, and I loved it so much I ate more off camera after filming. Plus, you can store it in the fridge for as long as you like and microwave it to eat it again. But if you're looking to stay sane during this quarantine season, then try cooking this recipe. This video is definitely not sponsored by Squarespace.